Timothy. I'm gonna freak out. Now I'm done here. Like... Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you could call me Jen. I'm a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And you lucky thing, have dropped it onto my day 2 of my home free week. Yes, I have previously done a home free week, so if you're thinking, day 2, I've already watched this. No, you haven't. Unless you have, and you're watching it again, then please don't make me stop you. But I have decided to visit some more home free, and what better thing to do than to pop it all into 1 week. When I say a week, I mean 4 days. So not really a week, but sure. As you can see from the title, I will be looking at Thinking Out Loud / Let's Get It On. So excited to see where we go with this. I also believe it features Mackenzie and Riley from The Hound and the Fox. So that's beautiful. I love when they collaborate with other artists. It's wonderful. This was 8 years ago as well, so there is a lot of footage that I want to get to, but yeah, we are here. This will, as usual, be a reaction and analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals if you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted. I have left the link to the original video in the description below. If you do, however, want a bit more of a breakdown on vocals, that's what we'll be doing over here. And if you do enjoy what I do over here on my channel, then please do consider checking me out over on Patreon. Supporting me over on Patreon also means that you get to vote what I react to on my home free week, or whatever week it may be. So I chose yesterday's and today's video, but tomorrow and Thursday's was voted for over on Patreon. If you haven't watched my day 1 yet, go over and to watch my day 1 now, or after, or whenever you want. But let's get to this video. But before we do, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell button. Okay, now let's go. Oh, this is like...
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, no. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks?
Austin, do not walk across the camera looking at the lens when your eyes still smile from your... Do not do that to me, sir. Let's just go right back to the beginning, because I full on did not even have time to process what sounds came out of Tim Foust. What, like up there, which I know we're just imitating a sound, but we're still using our voice and still creating this sound, which, shock horror, is what we do when we sing. We create sounds. So experiment. I love it. I just wanted to say, like, the logo at the beginning, this is very much like Butts remix. So is that the sort of era that we're in? Era of home free? Let's go to where Tim goes. Wah, wah. Oh. Wah, 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 wah. So we're in D major. And he ends up on an F sharp there. There's a lot of twang just literally in this first few seconds. Wah, 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 wah. Lovely open, like tiny sound. It's just great.
When your legs don't work like
I love the little
before,
in the window.
and I can't sweep you off of your feet, no.
Oh, I love the ooh, 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 whatever note they're on, but ooh, we come off straight away, so it doesn't, they're not lingering, the phrasing is tight, and lovely dums from Tim with a bass, lovely. I love this forward presence feel we have with Austin's voice always.
And I can't sweep you off of your feet, no.
No.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love?
Like, it's so spoken, like, taste of my love, love, love. It's so spoken, like, it just feels so free.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks?
Smile.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Ooh, 70. Does he still there? What?
Loving you till we're 70.
70. Yeah, he stays up there. Let's look at this.
We'll be loving you till we're 70.
It wants to, we have a little bit of a lift of the larynx actually just to brighten that sound. We just want to be aware when we're moving the larynx so much. We want to have freedom with the larynx. We don't want it to be just stuck in one position. But if we always kind of lift it, then it's going to get tired. Not saying that Austin sounds tired here. It's just a little fact for you all. If we want to move it so much to the point that we're feeling tired, we just want to check in with what the larynx is doing. But yeah, as we can see there, we are kind of using it there. Look at these. This is a beautiful suit, actually. Jacket. I'm loving the prints. Really, yeah, just lovely kind of presence. Did you know that I have my own cover of this song up? It is, in fact, not a Thinking Out Loud / Let's Get It On cover. Granted, but it is a Thinking Out Loud cover, so if you do want to go and check that out, myself and Ian, we released that last year. It's over on our album as well, so you can stream it over on Spotify or wherever. The album is Layers under my name. Go check it out. But yeah, we've got Thinking Out Loud and a bunch of others. I'll pop Thinking Out Loud up here and in the description below, so do go and check it out and share the love over there. Anyway, let's continue.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
I love the till, lovely fast vibrato on that, and the oohs are still like off. Ooh, off. It's really lovely and like phrasing and tight. Till we're 70. There's a slight cry on 70.
From your cheeks.
Oh, I just love it.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Yeah, I love a cry there.
And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23.
Oh, there's a lovely little yodel. 23. There's like a yodel right at the end. 20, lovely and open. Notice on I and my, this is all down to his accent as well. But we're singing straight through, not going onto the diphthong, right? Staying on those open vowels. Ah, my heart. Really nice.
As hard at 23.
Oh, that's lovely. Little cry.
And I'm thinking about
and
how people fall in love in mysterious ways.
Woo!
Maybe just the touch of a hand.
Yeah, he's loving the hand. There's like uplifts. Da, da. Like on most of those, which is really lovely. Rather than hand and staying on there, there's just a slight da. As we release the tone, it kind of flips up, which is lovely. I'm loving that we get to see like a waiter actor role from Austin. Get in your actor boots. This come on, come on, come on. It intensifies the suspense of where we're going. It's really, really lovely. Again, quite short and snappy, not lingering too long. And obviously, let's just put out the point that Adam Chance isn't in this. It's with Chris Rupp instead. Really, really nice.
How people fall in love in mysterious ways. Just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with.
I'm so sorry. I don't like stopping halfway through, but that was just stirring. Just go back.
Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am.
Hold the phone. Let's just do that again, because Austin, wonderful. There's such a light brightness to his voice. This kind of cry that we're hearing is helping with that lightness, because we're kind of really landing on top of the vocal folds. On top of the note, sorry. The vocal folds they have lots of resistance to maintain that clear vocal sound. That cry is helping as well, because when we think of crying, you know, like the core is engaged and our vocal folds are actually, you know, coming together really, really lovely, and all the way we're creating a clear sound, which is what we're getting here, which is beautiful. It just seems so light and just in a really comfortable place for him. And these, come on, they're quite forward in the mix, so this is interesting. And we had I just wanna, I think we went through, it was on, I just wanna tell you I am, which would sound really unnatural. So here is an example of Austin going, I am, and essentially going, I yam. Using that E to go into that, which might then also be a glottal onset because of the ah. Let's just listen to this again.
Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day.
Day as well.
And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now
another fucking camera. I love Tim's little dum 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 dum. I'm not doing the right vocal, but I'm talking about this this little head bob going on. It makes everything so present and just happening there on the spot. Obviously they've recorded this over the top, but it's just, and the walk through, everything's just thought out. You guys, take me in is an on A, and we're getting such lovely full vocal fold closure on the take me into my loving arms, take me into your loving arms, take me into my loving arms, whatever the words are. But really lovely, and maintaining a thick sound up there, not heavy at all. So we're beautifully blending, but still maintaining a chest dominant sound. It's wonderful. I love these open arms as well.
Oh, take me into your loving arms.
Nice ooze.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart.
Place your head.
I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are.
Ooh. Dum 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 dum. That was a nice little drop. I love that rhythmic section. And also I love the phrasing of Austin's final line. We found love right. I think let's just go back and listen to it again, because it was like some of them were really short, some of them kept going. Really nice.
I'm thinking out loud.
So all joined in. Beautiful.
I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are.
Ah, nice.
When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name.
Oh yeah, it's a bit chilly, love.
When my hands don't play the strings the same way.
I love it. When I even die. Nice D. The top part of his chest voice, he's not reaching for it again. I know I keep repeating it, but it's just so beautifully in the blood. I love the ooh background.
My name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way. I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow.
Oh, we got a bit
old. It's evergreen.
Yeah, I'm loving. I mean, Adam Rupp. Perfection. What?
Old.
There's a like a slight and then Austin does his thing, but and comes into the shot. Hello.
Soul could never grow old. It's evergreen. I love you, and baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory.
Oh, nice. So here we've got obviously the backing vocals joining Austin's lead vocals here as well. Rather than on the ooze, we've got Chris Rupp and Rob. Let's listen again, but on the lyrics. So memories again on E. Notice it's memories, a bit more open. Memories as opposed to memories, and just to get a little bit more of a thickness in there and maybe not feel too pinched. Lovely. And I also love that we are following the same riff at the end. Yeah, I think Rob is on that song.
And memory. I'm thinking about how
I love when there's so many things to talk about in just literally 2 seconds. There's a lovely little growl on the thing on that onset, which is really lovely. And then going into this lovely flip into clear vocals, and then allowing the vocal folds to not touch all the way. So we go into this falsetto, breathy as we ascend. Beautiful.
I'm thinking about how people fall
so
in
precise.
love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan.
Sorry, let's just go back. Look at Rob's beaming face. He looks so happy. Yeah, I love that. Where am I going?
How people fall in love in mysterious ways.
The baby, yeah. We're not baby, yeah. And then actually, you know, very wisely going to the yeah. So we are definitely open and not singing on a baby, which would have been fine as well, but baby, yeah. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Well, I'll just keep on.
Tim's quite high on this bass line here, then drops straight down. Dum, dum. It kind of loses a bit of that bottom frequency. Dum, dum, wherever he goes down here. Dum, dum. I think it just drops.
Maybe it's all part of the plan. Well, I'll just keep on making.
But then there's such, oh sorry, same. Nice A, Austin will go. But there's such like a dum, dum, then drops down there. And you can feel that kind of like thickness and just that lower frequency resonance in his voice kind of just come back. Whereas as we go high, we kind of lose a little bit of that bass because we're not in that kind of territory, but it's still maintaining that with that lovely duh connection. It's beautiful.
Maybe it's all part of the plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistake.
Nice. Oh, same mistake. Okay, same. He's kind of keeping it a bit more narrower. Same, so that he's maintaining a bit more of a balanced feel. Still very chest dominance, but notice how as he drops down to this F sharp, mistakes. It's way more open. He feels a lot more comfortable to kind of be a bit more open and spread. Stakes to get a bit more of a thicker connection. And here, so we've got way more chest connection in this drop on aches. Same, because he also has to go higher after same. So if he was going same, it might feel like real reach, but same mistakes feels better because now in syncing, we're like landing on that thicker note rather than kind of trying to bring it up.
On making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand.
She's like, I want popcorn too.
Let's get it on.
Timothy. I don't even know if your name was Timothy, but it felt like a moment I had to say, Tim, you definitely deserve to sing that, but I was not expecting it. But then I loved it. I'm gonna freak out. That's like my cat.
Stand. Let's get it on. Oh, babe. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar. Let's get it on.
My mind is shook. How many times have I watched Tim Foust sing wherever he wants to sing? And how many times have I just been like, you'd think I'd have heard everything by now. Clearly not. Let's get like, we get a lovely kind of vocal fry up there. Let's wherever it is. Where did that come from? What? This is 8 years ago. There's like a on the D. Right up there. It's so thin. You can hear it's like got that. It's lost that thickness, right? Respectively, it's in the thin folds. Lots of like. Essentially, there's lots of twang. Think about like meow. Like if we. That's an exercise I do, so don't look at me weirdly, okay, if you want to work on twang, meow, just imitate a cat. Or, like, the cry helps as well, but this kind of forward, ugly, the twang is the tightening of our AES. It can be a nasalized sound, but it doesn't have to be. They are two different things, so if you feel like it's just coming through your nose, that's possible, but that's due to the soft palate, not the AES, which is just above the vocal folds. But yeah, there's like a little wispy kind of breathiness to it as well. I will never. And I mean, the whole other phrases as well are just like, no, don't hit. Like, he's just like, yeah, let's just do everything. Let's have fun. And I say, as you should. As you should, Tim.
Let's get it on. Oh, babe. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on.
I love the oh, so it's kind of like small, so it kind of tunneling it differently. It's just I can't.
Baby. Let's get it on.
Ooh, I love the control of the backing vocals here as well. Kind of like what I just said here, like ooh, oh, ooh. Even though we're on ooh, but we are going like changing in the like sometimes getting louder, sometimes getting quieter, which is just really nice.
Oh, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar. Let's get it on. Ooh, there.
Sound like a train.
Ooh, there's nothing wrong with me loving you. Baby, no, no, no.
How is it? Na 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 na. F sharp. Na na na. Can you hear this on this no? Na 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 na. Wherever he goes da, there's such an R presence in there to maintain this thicker fold up there on this F sharp. Beautiful. Tim. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Awe. Love it. I love this. Duh. There's like this call. All of them are on it. Really, really lovely. And then it's got this little bit of silence. And then they come back in with the vocals. Very powerful.
Ooh, there's nothing wrong.
Nah. Who's on that?
Ooh, there's nothing wrong with me loving you. Baby, no, no, no. And giving yourself to me could never be wrong if the love is true.
This is a beautiful dress.
If you believe in love.
You up on that A for you. I mean, we can't see his mouth placement, but you, we just want to be careful it's not getting too squeezed, but he's maintaining such a beautiful chest connection in this. Tim, I can't.
If you believe
A little bit of distortion.
then come on, let me love you. Come on, darling, stop beating around the bush. So baby.
Whoa, whoa, what were the choices here? Who, hold on, does it say? Please say. Who arranged this? Someone tell me. I don't know.
If you believe in love, then come on, let me.
It's on that, come on, you get a, I think.
If you believe in love, then come on, let me.
On that F sharp, which we have had F sharp before, so maybe it's something else.
If you believe in love, then come on, let me love you.
Love ya, love, love, love. I think we get an F there though. Love ya.
You believe in love, then come on, let me love you. Come on, darling, stop beating.
Let da 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 A flat. Let me love.
Come on, let me love you. Come on, darling, stop beating around.
Love ya. Oh, that's nice. So the phrasing change as well. This is insane. Let me like. Oh, okay. Let's just.
If you believe in love, then come on, let me love you. Come on, darling, stop beating around the bush. So
Nice.
baby, no.
Yes.
Take me into your loving arms, baby.
It was like No, Tim, get back to your place. I need to do this. No! Not Tigger. Don't make Tigger come back.
Your loving arms, baby.
I think he flips there.
Take me into your loving arms, baby. Take me into your loving arms, baby.
Ooh. Nice on an ooh to get up there. Just shoot up.
Take me into your loving arms, baby. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart.
Place your head on my... What?
Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart.
Da-da. Nice.
I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right.
She'd be like, come here.
where we are. Baby, we
Told ya.
found love right.
Knew it.
Where we
Get back in.
are. Yeah.
Dar. Sorry. Whoa.
Found love right where we are.
So we were meant to resolve on a D major, but we essentially have gone to a E major, but with the A flat on the bottom, I believe. So it's an inversion, a first inversion, which just means we changed the voicing around. So rather than, which actually the D major was also changed as well, but rather than E, A flat, I guess it'll be E, G sharp, B. But we get this lovely jam. It just essentially moves up a tone on that last one. Yum. Let's listen to it all again.
Right where we are.
D.
Baby, we found love right where we are. Yeah, we found
back.
love right where we are.
Ooh, nice. So we hold on to more of the R first, and then close on the R. What is lovely as well. Like we just hit that E kind of chord for one note, then we went back to the D major. And this one, I love when Austin did his there was like a, was it on Wii?
Love right
Where there's a little cry there again. Wee. Can you hear that H? Wee. Nice aspirate there. But everyone, well, actually not. Adam Rupp is doing his beatboxing to the side. We've got Chris and Rob looking out, but Tim's kind of like, you take it, it's fine. You deserve it. On that E, which needs to be resolved.
We found love right where we are.
Nice. That was so lovely. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Well, wow, indeed. Thank you to all of you who did suggest I go and look at this home free mashup of a song. As always, I am left feeling truly inspired and just full of love. So thank you. Full of surprises as always, but just like deserved surprises. We looked at Cover Me Up yesterday, which was a beautiful, like, we just wanted to hear those warm, lovely harmonies all the way throughout. And it was lovely because as well, the kind of surprise, especially for me, was to hear Adam Chance kind of hit these lovely open spaced sounds. And that was beautiful. This was something completely different. You know, the mashup of the two songs, the acting, the story within it, and just swapping between Austin and then Tim having a lead as well. I'm gonna rewatch that, all of that. There's so many sections in that, wow. Thank you very much for watching day 2 of my home free week. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for when I post tomorrow and Thursday so you don't miss them. And don't forget to comment down in the comment section below and the thumbs up button if you did enjoy it. Remember, for my next artist week, if you want to vote what I react to, and analyse. Be sure to support me over on Patreon and you can get involved over there. But I will see you tomorrow for some more Home Free. See you then.